Let's get started at the back of your mat, seated. If kneeling is comfortable in your body, then sit hips over heels. If not, cross-legged is fine. We'll close the eyes here. Roll the shoulders back to encourage a long, flat back. And breathe nice and slow in through the nose. And a cleansing exhale through your nose. Or maybe you take a nice sigh here at the start of practice as a way to let go of any tension. Just let it escape your body. Let it escape your mind. Setting aside this time for you to reflect, to move in a way that feels good in your body. Connecting your body and your mind through this practice by using your nice slow breaths. If it's comfortable in your body, breathe in and out through your nose. If you'd like, you can create a slight constriction at the back of the throat on your exhale to create that breath of fire, a little more internal heat. Let's take one big inhale together, fill up, and seal your lips, let it out through your nose. Inhale, blink your eyes open. Crawl yourself out long in front of you. Come into a tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Separate your knees about hips distance if they're not already. And we'll take 3 cycles of cat-cow. Inhale, lower your belly, pull your heart forward. Lift your chin, slightly tilt your tailbone for cow pose. Exhale, press the mat away as you suck your belly up and in. Round your spine for cat. Inhale, pull your chest through the gates of your arms, letting your belly scoop forward and through. Exhale, allow your head to fall forward and dangle as you draw your belly up and in. Navel to spine, cat. Final cycle through, linking breath to movement here. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, push the air out, cat. Inhale, return to neutral spine. Shift the weight to your left knee. Lift your right knee up for a hydrant. Exhale, lower the knee down. Inhale, lift up to hip height. Exhale, lower down. Change here. Inhale, lift the knee up. Exhale, circle the knee back behind you. Starting to wake up that hip joint, bring the knee down. Inhale, knee comes out to the side and extend your foot long for a gate pose. Dial your pinky toe down. Crawl yourself up to standing. Reach your arms out long to the side. Breathe in. Exhale, side body stretch. Right hand to right leg. Reach up and over. Feel that stretch reaching through your left fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back up, arms to a T. Exhale, hands find the mat. Breathe in here. Breathe out, start to send your hips back towards your heels. This can be 1 inch, or you can start to sink your hips all the way back, feeling that nice stretch in the inner thigh and hip. Good, maybe you start to relax your head down toward the mat if your hips are close to your heels. Inhale, rise back up. Bring your right knee in. Shift your weight to your right knee. Inhale, lift your left knee up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left knee rises. Exhale, lower down. Final time, inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, create that circle, knee to the back of the room, foot kicks up, turn that knee in and back down. Good, then inhale your knee out to the left, stamp the foot down on the mat, dial the pinky toe side of your foot down, and then crawl your hands in, rise up, arms out to a T, breath in, breath out, left hand to the leg, right arm straight up, find length in your chest through your arm reach, exhale, side body stretch, slide your hand down. Breathe and reach for a full inhale and a full exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink your hands down into your mat under your shoulders. Inhale, reset here. Exhale, send your hips back. Maybe this looks like an inch back, feeling that stretch. Maybe you can send your hips a little further. Just listen to your body. In every shape we go into, don't worry about what you look like. That's the beauty of doing yoga at home, right? Just worry about how you feel and what works for you today. Maybe your forehead drops down. Inhale, you rise up. Bring your left knee in. Take your knees either hip height or a little wider. We're going to go for an extended child's pose here. This is going to be your resting pose throughout class. If you need a rest, come down to your knees, sink your hips over your heels. Arms can stretch long. Forehead relaxes down into the mat. You can relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Come back to your breath. Your breath is there for you throughout practice, and especially in vinyasa. As long as you stay connected to your breath, you're doing it right. Inhale, lift your head, press into your hands. Exhale, press your hips up, downward facing dog. Adjust your hands and feet so you have a comfortable distance here. You want your feet about hips distance. Hands are reaching long. Press through the index and thumb of your hands. Push the mat away, creating a nice long spine. The priority here is not straight legs and not heels down. So maybe your down dog looks like this. Shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Spine long. Knees can be bent. Heels can be up. But you want to energetically draw your heels down. Maybe your legs straighten as you point your hips up. Shake your head no, nod it yes. Lots of space in the shoulders here. Inhale, look forward between your thumbs. Exhale, travel forward to the top of your mat. Hang heavy here in ragdoll. Once again, knees can be soft and bent. Head hangs heavy, long spine. Grab for opposite elbows here. Breathe. Maybe you sway side to side, working into your side body, feeling relaxed in your upper body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your hands to tented fingers. On the inhale, take a long flat back for a halfway lift. Either come up to your tented fingers or place your hands to your shins. I like this modification of sweeping the arms back for airplane arms, squeezing shoulder blades together to find a little more openness in your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out, sweep your hands down, and then inhale, roll yourself all the way up to standing at the top of your mat, feet hips distance. Bring your hands to heart center. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, you can take this moment here, feeling grounded into the earth, and maybe that's your intention, to feel grounded into the present moment, embracing whatever is happening in your world, in your body right now. Inhale, reach your arms straight up, extended mountain pose, relaxing shoulders down away from the ears, actively pressing your fingers to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out, pull your elbows down and back, heart forward, cactus back bend. Send your hips forward, maybe your chest goes up and back. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, press your hands through heart center, soft bend in the knees as you fold forward. Inhale here, plant your hands, bend your knees, step back either to a high plank or to a modified plank with your knees down. We're gonna go through a vinyasa flow. Nice and slow this first time. Inhale, plank or modified. Exhale, lower down through a chaturanga, which is halfway, elbow over wrist, and then lower all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes, hands just beneath the shoulders. Inhale your chin and chest up off the mat for a baby cobra pose with little to no weight in your hands. Exhale, lower your chest down. Inhale, lift your chin and chest. Find another back bend. This can be a baby cobra. You can also come into a higher cobra, taking some of the bend out of your elbows, or tuck your toes and press your hips and thighs up off the mat for upward facing dog, really pulling your heart forward and through. Exhale, wherever you are, tuck toes, send hips up and back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. 2 more times through that sun salutation, breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, travel to the top of your mat. So we're going a little faster. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe you sweep your arms back, airplane arms. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, bend your knees as you sweep up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, cactus arm back bend, look up, go back. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, bow forward over your legs. Inhale, plank, vinyasa flow. Exhale, lower all the way, or maybe you hover and hold halfway in a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or maybe a light hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, sweep your arms up, extended mountain pose on the inhale. Breath out, cactus arm back bend, open your heart. Inhale, reach the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, plank, maybe you take a little hop back. Exhale, lower down all the way. You can use your knees or hold halfway. Inhale, lift your heart, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Remember, child's pose is an option for you if you'd like to take it. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, kick your right leg long behind you. Keep your hips nice and level. Flex your right toes as though you're stamping your foot on the back wall if you have one behind you. Exhale, step your right foot forward and through between your hands. If you need to take a couple steps, that's fine. Get that foot between your thumbs and then lower your left knee down on the mat. Inhale, pull your heart forward, lift your chest. Sink your hips low as you pull your heart up. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath in, lift your chest up. Breath out, straighten your right leg, flex your right toes back towards your face, half splits. If you'd like to challenge yourself here, you can lift your arms up off the mat, airplane arms for a dynamic half splits. Wherever you are, inhale, rebend your right knee, lift your arms up to frame your ears, tuck your left toes, come into a high lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out, lightning lunge. Pull the crown of your head forward, sweep your arms back, squeezing shoulder blades together. Look a couple inches ahead of your right foot. Breathe in. Breathe out, hands come down to frame your foot. Nicely done, step your right foot back. Optional vinyasa flow, if you like to go straight to down dog, you can. If not, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale it back, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your left leg up. Keep those hips nice and level this first time. Stamp the back of the room with a flex foot. Exhale, step your left foot forward and through between your hands. This can be 2 steps. Just make sure that foot goes all the way forward towards the top of your mat. Lower your right knee down, keeping the hands down on the mat with tented fingers. Lift your chest. Pull your heart up as you sink your hips low. Low lunge. Good. On the exhale, take the bend out of your left knee, send your hips back to a half splits. Pull your hands back, keep your hands down for support or reach them back behind you. Airplane arms, dynamic half splits here. Breathe in, use your core strength to hold you strong. Your hands are there for you, you're nice and low to the ground if you need support. Inhale, sweep your arms up to frame your ears, tuck your back toes, and come up to a high lunge. Breathe in. Final move, breath out, swing your arms back. Reach your fingers to the back of your mat as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach the crown of your head to the front of your space. Zip your legs together for stability using your inner thigh muscles. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower your hands to frame your foot. Inhale, plank or modified plank. And find your flow here. Listen to your body. Maybe a vinyasa flow to down dog looks like a cat-cow. Maybe it's a full flow, maybe it's modified. Breathe in here and a breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg up. This time, option to stack your right hip on top of your left, pointing your toes, opening up. Maybe you bend at the knee, finding space in your hips. Circle the ankle. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step your right foot all the way forward and through between your thumbs. Setting up your feet in a runner's lunge here. And then inhale, nice and strong, high lunge. You can have a soft bend in the back knee if your low back is feeling a little crunched, or press it straight and strong. Lift your heart, breathe in. One more breath, bend into your right knee. Good, on the breath out, sweep your left arm back and your right arm to parallel. Palms face down, warrior two. Soft gaze over your right middle finger. Shoulders relax down your back. Sink into your right knee. Press your right knee out toward the pinky toe side of your right foot to open your hips a little wider. Transition here on the inhale to goddess squat. Your right foot will stay where it is. Your left knee will bend and turn out. Hips are centered. Bring your arms to goalposts and sink your hips for 3, for 2, for 1. Transition here to warrior two at the back of your mat. Spread your arms wide. Turn your left toes to point straight back. And then your right foot is at an angle, heel dialed down. Breathe here, flipping the perspective. Inhale, wave your left palm to the sky, tip it back, bring your right hand behind your back for a half bind. Your right palm is facing away from your body. You can also reach that palm all the way around. Maybe it comes to the crease of your left inner thigh. Maybe you grab hold of that inner thigh as you continue to bend into your left knee. Reach your left arm up to stretch long. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale, transition to extended side angle. Maybe you bring your left elbow to thigh. If you have that half bind and you want to go for a full bind, you can keep it by reaching that left arm under your left thigh. Maybe you take that right hand, hold hands with yourself, clasping fingers, continuing to rotate your chest open. Modification here is to bring the left elbow to thigh and the right arm to the sky and hold here. So wherever you are, whether you have the full bind or elbow to thigh, opening your chest. So really pulling your chest over to the side. Maybe even think about bringing that chest up to the sky as you look up. Right shoulder pulls back. So strong. Inhale, come up to warrior two. Thighs might be burning. Exhale, cartwheel down. Let's take a vinyasa at the back of the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your heart. Upward facing our cobra. Exhale, down dog at the back. Bring it back around. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your left leg up, stacking left hip on top of right, reaching your toes up to the sky. Breathe here. Maybe you add that bend in the knee, feeling a nice stretch. You can circle the ankle. Inhale, re-extend left leg. Exhale, step your left foot forward and through between your hands. Don't worry if it takes you 2 steps. Stabilize once you get there. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Find your shape. Let yourself arrive here. Finding comfort and ease at the edge of challenge in every posture. One more breath in. Breath out, sweep right arm back, left arm forward, warrior two. Slide the right heel down to the mat. Pressing down, opening hips, shoulders stack over hips, and shoulders relax down your mat. Soft gaze over your left fingers. Inhale, transition from warrior two to goddess squat. Cactus your arms, turn your right knee out, heel in. Breathe here. Knees turn out, toes turn out for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, warrior two at the front of your mat. Adjust your feet, right toes point forward. Eyes over your right middle finger. Finding an openness in your hips. Pressing the left heel down into the mat. Shoulders stack over hips. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Wave that right arm to the back of your space, left hand to your low back for the half bind. If it's more comfortable to you to take the left hand to the thigh, to the calf, that is a great option as well. A bind can just be a way to deepen this, to provide a different variation. Left hand can creep around to the right crease of your thigh if it's available, but continue to reach back, reach, reach, reach. Peaceful warrior. Try to be peaceful here, even if you feel the burn in your legs, which you should. Inhale, come up. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow can come to the thigh, or if you have the half bind, you can try and reach that right arm around, flipping the palm to face the back of your body. Maybe you can clasp hands together, pulling your chest open. So thinking about pulling that left shoulder up, spiraling open and looking up to the sky. Good. Inhale, rinse it out through a warrior two. Exhale, windmill down and find a flow. Step right leg back and vinyasa. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, down dog. We're gonna do that one more time right away, breath to movement. Inhale, three-legged dog. Follow the pace of your breath. Exhale, right foot between hands. Inhale, you rise up, arms frame ears. Exhale, swing left arm back, open to warrior two. Inhale, goddess, squat, sink low. Exhale, spread long, warrior two at the back. Inhale, peaceful warrior, tip back, optional half bind. Exhale, side angle, extended side angle. Option for the full bind. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, you let it go and flow at the back of your mat. Find your way, your flow to down dog. Just stay with your breath. Bringing us home on the left side. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, step forward and through. Your inhale, you rise. Your exhale, you open, warrior two. Inhale, goddess squat. Exhale, warrior two, back to the front. Inhale, tip back, sweep back, peaceful warrior, optional half bind. Exhale, torso forward, side angle pose, optional full bind. Breathe in, rise, warrior two, finish strong. Exhale, cartwheel down, vinyasa flow to down dog. Beautiful work. Home to your breath. Child's pose is available to you. Inhale, everyone come forward to a high plank. And then lower your right knee down to the center of your mat. Your left hand can also come to the center. Spin on the left foot so your heel grounds down. Right leg can come back behind you. Come into a supported side plank. So options here, either stay here and work this supported side plank. You can lift and lower your leg. Or press into the pinky toe side of your left foot. Press into your right hand. See if you can lift your right knee up off the mat. So really squeeze here, hover, play here. If you want an added challenge, take 3 taps, left hand to right knee. Inhale, you open, exhale, you tap. Good, inhale, open, exhale, tap. Inhale, open, exhale, tap. Inhale, open, rest your knee. Exhale, come to a tabletop position, come to hands and knees. Whew. Flip your right wrist over. So working that wrist, finding some relief here. If you want a little more, start to send your hips back, send your weight back. Breathe. Good, then release back up. Circle that wrist out a couple times, and then we'll switch sides. Come into a high plank to start. Turning on your core here. Place your left hand in the center and the left knee in the center. Swivel that left foot back behind you and then fly that right arm open. Get really solid through your left hand and then your right foot, the pinky toe side of your right foot. Option 1 is staying right here, floating leg up off the mat, working this supported side plank shape. Option 2, press down. Use your core to lift the knee up off the mat. Good. Option 3, tap left knee to right hand. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. And lower that knee down. Come back to tabletop. Great job. Breathe. Flip left wrist over. Work it here. Maybe you shift your weight back, giving yourself some relief here. Circle that left wrist. Take a little circle for both. Clasp your hands. Create some figure eights with your knuckles. And let's get back to it. Come back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine, drive your knee forward, nose and knee tap. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, hold. First option, just hold here. Second, come to a supported side plank. Third option is to extend your right leg, fall in triangle, pinky toe falls down, left heel comes down, left arm lifts. Open your chest, pick your hips up. If you're in fallen star, exhale, lower your hips down, hover, tap. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot between hands. Come back to your flow. Inhale, rise, high lunge. You've been here before. Exhale, left arm sweeps back. Warrior 2. Inhale, goddess squat. Exhale, warrior 2 at the back. Inhale, peaceful warrior half bind. Exhale, side angle, option for full bind. Inhale, warrior 2, adding on. Exhale, skandasana. Turn your left toes in. Sink into your left knee. Send your hips back. Breathe here in a side lunge, high skandasana, or lower your hips down, low skandasana. Option, take the left hand onto the right shoulder. Open your chest, right arm to the sky. Left hand can also come rest on the ground. Expanding your chest wherever you are. Breathe in. Breathe out. Everyone come up to that high skandasana shape. Exhale, crawl your hands down on the mat. Toes in, heels slightly out. Bow forward, wide-legged forward fold. Trying to get the top of your head down on the mat. If you are working on a headstand in your practice, I encourage you to give it a try here. Maybe a tripod. Maybe you scoot over to the wall. If you'd like to take a shoulder release variation, clasp your hands at your low back. Extend your arms long to the sky and then let your arms fall back behind your back. Knuckles giving into gravity toward the floor. Wherever you are, take another full cycle of breath. Cleansing, inhale. A big release and a let go on your exhale. Release your hands. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, crawl your hands to the top of your mat. Lizard lunge. Heel toe your right foot to the outer edge of the mat. Lower your left knee down. Sink your hips. Keep your chest lifting nice and long. Breathe in. Breathe out, bow forward. Maybe you come down to your forearms. Finding a release and surrender here on your hips. Inhale, lift your head. Press into your hands. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Exhale, kick your right leg back. Inhale your plank. Exhale your flow. Option to keep your right leg lifted for a one-legged vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Beautiful work. We have one more push on the left side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Drive your knee forward and tap. Inhale, three-legged kick to the sky. Exhale, left knee to right elbow and hold. Same options here, kicking out to fallen star. You can lower that knee down and find a supported side plank. For fallen star, dial that right heel down. Left knee to right elbow, extend left leg. Pinky toe side of the foot comes down and right arm lifts up. Hips drive to the ceiling. Arm lifts, expand and lift. Breathe in. Exhale, fallen star, dip your hips down. Inhale, drive your hips up. Exhale, right hand down. Left leg sweeps up wherever you are, meet in a three-legged dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, step left foot forward and through between your hands. Back to the flow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, goddess squat. Yes, we are facing the other direction now. Exhale, warrior two at the back. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle, option for the full bind or elbow to thigh. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, high skandasana. Hips go back, right knee bends, left leg straight. Or option for full skandasana, sinking your hips down, flexing left toes. Maybe you fly your left arm open. Or maybe you place that right arm down with the left arm up. Wherever you are, continue to breathe. Exhale, release. Return to your side lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wide-legged fold. Take a different variation this time. Maybe you reach for the opposite ankles, continuing to draw your head down. If you'd like to twist it out, place your hands down. Right hand down, left arm up. Breathe in, open across your chest if you're twisting. Breathe out, left hand down, right arm up. Open and twist. Breathe in, reach, reach, reach. Breathe out, let it go. Crawl your hands to the top of the mat, lizard lunge. Heel toe, left foot to the outer edge of the mat. Lower right knee down to the mat. Find length in your spine. Exhale, bow forward. Maybe it's bowing head. Maybe you come down to your forearms. Finding yourself, finding your center here, finding surrender. How can you let go and stay grounded even when you feel stress on the body, stress on the mind? Inhale, press up. Exhale, step back. Left leg lifts, optional one-legged vinyasa flow, our last vinyasa of class. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last moment in down dog of practice. And exhale, lower to your knees. Untuck your toes. Hips over heels, child's pose. Forehead presses into the mat. Turn your palms together to touch. Pressing elbows down, lift your hands, bring your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Finding a release in the triceps, the shoulders, the upper body. Bringing your energy down into a calm and relaxed state. Inhale, extend your arms long. Crawl yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Draw the soles of your feet together, creating a diamond shape here. So instead of like cobbler's pose where your heels are in close, we want the heels a bit further out. Grab onto your shins to help find length in your spine with a big breath in. On a breath out, start to hinge forward. You can let your spine round. If you'd like to deepen, you can slide your hands under your shins, palms face down. Maybe your elbows touch the ground. Wherever you are, let your head fall forward. Breathe here as we round out this practice. Just enjoy this nice restorative stretch. Letting the practice sink into your body. Really embrace this sense of peace the yoga practice provides. Inhale, lift your chest. Fly your right arm up and over for a side body stretch. Maybe your left hand comes to the outside of the left leg. Tip up and over to the left. Right arm reaches. It's almost as though we wish we could bottle up the feeling of the practice, but that's why we keep coming back as often as possible to reconnect with yourself. Inhale, come up. Right hand comes under right shin or on the outside of your right leg, and the left arm will sweep up and over. Side body stretch. Inhale, rise up, and then turn long ways on your mat. Take a breath in, stamp your feet down, press your palms together to touch. Exhale, start to round your spine down all the way to the mat. One vertebrae at a time, and then let your head relax down. Hug your knees into your chest. Get a nice squeeze, sway side to side for a moment, showing your body some love. Stamp your feet down on the mat. Feet about hips distance. Draw your heels in nice and close. Your fingers should just about be able to graze your heels. Inhale, lift your hips up. Feel your middle back start to rise up. Pressing your upper back into the earth. Maybe you come onto the tops of your shoulders and clasp your hands under your body. Pressing your hands, your pinkies down. If you've got the clasp, to drive your hips up. Big breath in. Keep your thighs parallel, squeezing in. Separate your hands if they're clasped. Exhale, lower one vertebrae at a time from your upper back to your middle back to your low back. Nice and slow and controlled. Heel toe your feet to the outer edge of the mat. Knock your knees in, hands to thighs. Stamp your entire back down. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze them in tight. Draw your knees out wide. And kick your feet up. Happy baby pose. Grab for the outer edges of your feet. Sway side to side. Just think about a happy baby. Maybe that brings a smile to your face. The playfulness, the innocence. Kicking one leg out if that feels good. So I like to think about yoga as play, as a chance to play just like a child would and to find freedom in your body, and then eventually in your mind as well. Hug your knees in tight. Breathe in. Breathe out, knees off to the right, arms out to a T. Turn your head off to the left, turn your palms to face down. Sealing in this practice with one final gentle stretch. Supine spinal twist. Allow your body to feel heavy and allow your eyes to close. Tune into the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. Inhale gently and slowly, like you're moving through honey. Draw your knees through center and then guide them off to the left. Turn your eyes off to the right. Soften all the muscles in your body, starting with your face. Your eyebrows relax down, cheeks and jawbone, let them fall. Even your tongue, just let it relax down. Sometimes we don't even notice the tension and the clenching in the body. Inhale, come back to center. Give yourself a big squeeze, draw forehead to knees. Exhale, Savasana.